YouTube, we back. I still can't see no comments though. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Good afternoon, everybody. Now, as I stated before, I am going live on 2 platforms because someone has been taking my live videos on Facebook, and they've created a channel on YouTube. They got more followers than me, getting more views than I am. Of course, I haven't been being consistent with it. But they're making probably good money on YouTube off of me. I don't know what's going on with that. Hello, everybody. Lottie Dottie and everybody. Alright. Got that going. Get our can opener. For our veggies. Now with this soup, you can put whatever your heart's desire is. If you don't like peas, don't get you no peas. If you don't like corn, don't get no corn, you know, and so on and so forth. Whatever your palate loves. YouTube, I'm sorry, I cannot see any comments. I don't know. I'm about to go back later and see what's going on with that. Now, some people prefer to use the frozen vegetables, but I'm going to use the veg all. Okay? Veg all. Seems there's a lot of that going on. It sure is. It's those foreigners. Those foreigners. They're stealing people's videos. That's exactly who it is. We're going to use some veg oil, okay? I don't know exactly how many cans. You can also get the, the frozen mixed vegetables if you want to. Yeah, I know there's a lot going on. Normally I try to have my stuff already out. I actually was going to cook this stuff, not on live. Okay, turn that down. That's 2 pounds of ground beef. 2 pounds. Sometimes that can opener does right. Sometimes it doesn't. Okay? I'll get it open. Diced tomatoes. I'm doing wonderful. I am doing wonderful. Hello, YouTube. Diced tomatoes. Crushed tomatoes. Come on, YouTube. I'm going to stand y'all up. There you go. Crushed tomato paste. Hello, Miss Michelle. To those of you that, I'm going to open this other dice, that want to order a cake for Christmas. Remember, your orders have to be in by the 5th. And guess what? You know what today's date is, right? So if you're planning to order a cake for Christmas, you got until December the 5th. All right? I'm gonna have to open this can right here the old-fashioned way, because half of it is open, kinda. Now let me strain this. I have a strainer inside of a bowl in my sink. 1 second. Turn this water on too. I run water into the bowl so that the grease won't thing. I dump it all the way out into the strainer and then back into the pot. Into the strainer and then back into the pot. One thing about this particular soup, make sure I got wipe this pot off real good. We'll check it one more time. Soup will have a bunch of grease sitting on the top, and you don't want that. Okay? You don't want that. So we're gonna come in here with our onions. I'm gonna pour the liquid off of the veggie and rinse them, okay? My grandmother taught me that you never use this juice out of the can. Pour it out and we're gonna rinse them. No matter what it is, you pour it out. Okay. I'm gonna wait on that third one, just in case I decide not to use it. Now I don't want to cook the onion fully, but I do want to soften it up. Okay? We're gonna soften it up. You don't have to spend unnecessary time trying to break it up, because once you get that juice and the pot start heating up, it'll separate on its own. Okay. Accent black pepper, parsley, onion, garlic. We're going to use some complete seasoning and a bay leaf or two. I believe I have some. I'm gonna use a little bit of Creole seasoning also. Okay, there they are. YouTube, I really don't like the fact that I can't see the comments, but I see you all on there. What are you making? Beef vegetable soup with cornbread and a couple of grilled cheese. Hey, Bishop Scott, Miss Susan, you'll have to inbox me for the cake list. You too, if you want to order a cake, come over to Facebook. Look for Catering My Way with Willie J. Inbox me, and I'll send you my cake list. I sure will. All right. So I'm going to go in with the veggie first. Yeah, two cans would probably give me what I need. Yeah, 2 cans gonna be good. That third one, I'm gonna put it in the refrigerator. What's this? This is the crushed tomato. Okay, just for some red. You don't have to use crushed tomato. When I worked at the school, that's what we used. This is diced tomatoes. Now, of course, you know, because I don't want somebody to say, oh, he didn't rinse those. Now, you know good and well you can't rinse no tomatoes, okay? You can't rinse any tomatoes. You have a pot, that'll be a mess. This is that, okay? Now, it ain't gonna be soup unless you got some liquid to it. So we're gonna use, this is the heavy hitter right here, the game changer, they say. V8 vegetable juice, 100% vegetable juice, okay? That's what we're gonna use. I may have to put it, I'm gonna try my best not to put it in a bigger pot, but I don't want to. But I want a good bit of liquid, okay? All right, we might be good in this pot, man. We might be good. We might be good. The only other thing I got to put in here is a tomato paste. Okay? Tomato paste. So I'm going to go ahead and get you about 2 or 3 bay leaves. I'm telling you, this takes your soup up right here also. Some bay leaves. All right. This is onion. Turn it down just a little bit. I want you to bubble out of the pot. This is garlic. Anytime you see me using garlic and onion, I always use more garlic than I do onion. Okay? It's just my preference. Black pepper. Now you're going to have to put a little bit of sugar in this. I do understand that you don't want your soup sweet, but you have to cut that acidity. This is accent. If you can't have accent, please don't use it. That's all I can tell you. Complete seasoning. And a little bit of Tony Chachere's Creole. It's not going to make it spicy. It's starting to bubble, so I'm going to stir it a little bit. I don't know, the tomatoes might do what I'm looking for. I might not even have to use the paste. You notice I haven't put any salt in there, right? So we're going to use get us some salt. This one is about empty. And we need a little bit of sugar. Gonna get about maybe a 1/4 a cup of sugar. Okay. Maybe a 1/4 a cup. I promise you, it's not gonna be sweet. Come in, it'll be all right. Let's get this oven turned on. 25. Hey, Miss Brenda Combs. Now we're gonna let that do what it's gonna do, but we're gonna keep what we got out over here. Okay? We're gonna keep what we got out. I'm gonna take this tomato, the diced tomato, and the paste, and put it in the refrigerator. I'm not gonna need it. We're not gonna need it. I'm gonna tell you now, I'm gonna need more salt. I already know that. I don't want y'all to I don't want y'all to fall out on this live. Oh, he's using too much salt. It's gonna kill somebody. Now, let me tell you. I had, you know what? No, I'm not. 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 This is not the cornbread I was planning to get. This is yellow cornmeal. When I make my cornbread, most times I try to use the buttermilk pearl milling. Okay? But DoorDash, it's a great day for a soup. It is. DoorDash bought the wrong one. And I was going to use Jiffy. You know, here in South Carolina, we love Jiffy cornbread. But I know a lot of people don't. So what we're going to do is, we're going to make some homemade cornbread. And we're going to use that cornmeal and some self-rising flour, okay? You have to know, in this industry, you have to know how to do several things several different ways, okay? Several things, excuse me, several different ways. Pearl milling, formerly known as Auntie Jemima, but they took her off. Y'all know why. I might want to talk about it. I'm going to use a cup of this yellow cornmeal. Okay. I'll use a cup. It's not going to be a big one at all. Okay, this is kind of, this ain't working for me. If you watch me on a regular, y'all know I ain't gonna be able to do it. Now I'll go right back in this cabinet and take whatever out I need. I just can't do put you in the fridge. I can't do clutter. Sorry, I tried, y'all, but it ain't working. Whew, y'all see that? I feel better already. Oh, sorry. There we go. See, YouTube got a good angle. They can see me. Y'all wasn't looking at me. Now, this is self-rising flour, okay? This is self-rising flour. We're going to use a cup of self-rising flour. All right? A cup. Let me get me some baking powder from behind YouTube. Probably about a half teaspoon. Okay. Now I'm going to use a half. Do I want to use a? Yeah, I'm going to use a half cup of sugar. Okay. Use a half cup of sugar. If I was just making regular cornbread to go with, let's say, our Sunday dinner, I would use a whole cup because we like sweet cornbread. But I do understand everybody doesn't. All right? Everybody does not. So you have a cup of yellow cornmeal. You have a cup of self-rising flour. A half a teaspoon of baking powder. Why? Because we already have self-rising flour. Okay? Hence, we would have used more. Let's see. I'm probably going to do maybe a half stick of butter. My bad, y'all. I fried some chicken earlier. Half stick of butter, probably. As far as this soup, you want to wait till it starts boiling and bubbling real good before you taste it to see what else you need. Give the seasonings, time to marry. A half a stick of butter. YouTube, hopefully I can go back and look and see who's actually on. I don't like that at all. Let's do 20 seconds. I'm gonna start with about a half cup of buttermilk. Always start less than what you think you actually need. Now I know I'm gonna use more than that. Facebook, you do not own the rights to the sound of my microwave. YouTube, you either. Okay, go ahead and get this in here. It's gonna take about a cup. Okay, so I'm gonna do another half. This is whole buttermilk, okay? Whole buttermilk. Okay. I didn't forget 1 egg. I didn't forget. Butter's expensive. We got to get all of it out of there. Now the proper way is to crack your egg into a separate container and then add it in there. That's the right way to do it. Sometimes I do it. A lot of times I don't. That's my oven getting to temp. Okay. Calvin on here? Should have Calvin. Hello everybody. Facebook and YouTube. Okay, great. Clean up my little station. See, that soup is starting to bubble, right? Let's see. I don't know where I'm gonna put this cornbread. Okay, we put it in here. Put it in this. You can use Pam, whatever you want to use. I like to use the baking spray. Okay. $325 bottom rack. Matter of fact, I'm gonna bump it to $350. You see that beautiful vibrant red in there? Look at that. I'm sorry, Facebook. Let me get you down. That lemon cake? Yeah. Thank you, Miss Daddy. That lemon pound cake's something special now. Remember I told y'all I like the presence of the onions? You see that onion on there? I don't want to know that onion is in there because I cut up onion. I want to actually be able to see it. Okay? Put my parsley in there because I don't see. I like to see some greenery. Is it okay, Alvin? Now, this back. Get ready to make us some grilled cheese. Just a couple, not a whole lot. This. So this pot set YouTube is Ninja. This pot set is Caraway. Okay, Ninja and Caraway. I gave my mom all my old Ninja pot set, and then I kept the new one because I bought the old one. And the new one was a gift. So when people give you something, you know they want to see you use it. Wash my hands. What did you all have in school with your vegetable soup, your beef vegetable soup? Did you have grilled cheese or did you have cornbread? Oh, Sade. Sade, you got to start going to people's houses and checking the pantry. You can't play with those caraway pots. That's too much money. So what I'm gonna do is, I think I want to get. Let's see. don't need a whole lot of these. 1, 2, 3. I'll probably just do 4 of them. Okay? We just do 4 of them. Grilled cheese, that's the older generation. No pun intended. No pun intended. No pun intended. What I'm gonna do is do like I like to have my cheese all the way over to the corners of the bread. Okay? I don't want to bite into no bread if there's no cheese. Y'all know when we were taught, when we were growing up, you don't eat that fresh part, that first part of that bread right there. That part, you don't eat that until it gets all the way down. My mom would say that it keeps the bread fresh. I don't know how true that is, but I've always done it. Okay, let's see. I want to make sure I put it on the big surface. Won't take long for that cornbread. Okay, so it's on the big surface. Now I'm going to turn it down. This stove, and these are some good potware, so they don't play. When these pots get hot, you better be ready to roll. Okay. Okay, it just went down. Now I'm going to put that on. Get the cheese back. Yeah, I remember the peanut butter sandwiches. Now, I'm definitely not making that. YouTube, I really despise the fact that I can't see who's watching. I see you all on there, but I can't see any comments. Can someone go over to YouTube for me and see if people are commenting? Because maybe the comments are showing on their screen and it's not showing on mine. I have to stop hitting this stove because the cornbread in the oven. So I'm gonna get us some butter. Somebody that's kind of quick. It makes really good toast. What does Miss Dottie? Thank you for the star. Thank you for the stars, Miss Tiffany Green. Peanut butter and jelly. Reborn Tiffany. Thank you for the stars. Now I know some people make their toast and whatever else that they make with margarine. Some people use the Pam spray. You know, do whatever works for you. That's all I want you to do. Now sometimes I do the Pam spray with this, with the butter. Get me something that's, you won't scratch my, because it will scratch. This right here was actually a gift too. I can't remember who bought it. Miss Margaret, well, I ain't gonna say no names. I know one of the ladies, she bought one and then someone bought the other. Now when I do my grilled cheese, I don't know what happened with Facebook, I mean YouTube kind of went blank. I like to make sure that that bottom surface is greased real well, okay? And then we're gonna go ahead and put the bread on before it starts to dry up. Again, this is for my family, so don't worry yourself. All right. This is unsalted butter too. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit. So now I need to get me a spoon and see what's going on in here. And you know you have to let this cook a little bit because of the peas and the corn and stuff. You got to make sure that it's done. Let's give this a spoon. Disposable ones are. I don't want no meat, I don't want no veggies, I just want to check the broth. Did somebody go to YouTube? Okay, you don't see any comments? No, I've never bought spreadable butter. Yeah, that's why I was telling them, Miss Jean P, that YouTube has a better camera angle. Oh, that's good. That V8 juice is special, y'all. I promise y'all, it is real special. Let's see. I told y'all that I was gonna need some more salt. Okay? I've been doing this a long time. And I want to show you the right way. You always add a little bit, because guess what? You can always add, but you won't be able to get it back out of here. All right. This time we're going to use some nature seasoning. If you don't know about nature seasoning, they're not paying me, but this is some good stuff. Okay. Some good stuff. I use it in just about everything. Let's see. Trying to get my taste buds right. Add a little bit more accent. Not yet. Let me see if I got some of my auntie everything green seasoning. I do. Gonna use that. It's my mama's comfort kitchen. Everything green. This has low sodium, okay? So you can use as much of it as you like. Mama'sComfortCooking.com. Now this is it. I'm not going to add anything else to this. I promise you it's going to give me exactly what I need. You can't even taste the sugar, literally. But you have to be cautious. Some people have acid reflux, worse than others. I'm one of those people. Okay. It's below free. Ooh wee. Who's that for Chicago? Miss Marlene Stewart. That cake I bought literally melted in your mouth. Dr. Judy Allen, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad you enjoyed your cake. I sure am. YouTube, I don't know what to do. I'm going to try to work on it before I come back live again. Try to figure out about these comments. That's the light for that cornbread. Ain't there yet, but you're getting there. Ooh, yes sir. That's what I told you. Once you get these pots hot, don't go shopping now. Okay, whatever you do, they're ready to ride. So that's just on 4. Ooh. Should help me cooking it on in that back corner. Whew. That one don't cook too long. Huh? As long as the cheese melt. Okay? Move this off of the eye. Got to cool that pot off. Okay? So I put some water on it. Hot. What's up, Dexter Pound? I have acid reflux too. I have to take a pill before I eat in the morning. Ooh wee. Can I see the bottle? Miss Lady, to you, what bottle? Oh, the V8 juice bottle? Oh, it's in the trash. But it's V8 juice, 100% vegetable juice, something like that. But it's the vegetable V8 juice. Okay? It's the vegetable V8 juice. All right, you guys, I'm going to taste this soup one more time. And then I'm going to let you all go. It's good, y'all. Nothing. I'm not going to put nothing else in it. I'm just going to turn it down. It's on what, 6? I'm going to put it on 4. Between 2 and 4. To kind of let it simmer to make sure that, I see these peas, the peas and the corn, that has to cook more than anything that's inside of that can, or if you buy them frozen. Okay? You don't want somebody to bite into this and they have to crunch on corn or the sweet pea. Or early peas, as my grandma would say. Cornbread one more time. Do you guys have any questions? Oh yeah, it's looking good. I'll put up a picture or something when it gets done. V8 Original, that's what it is. V8 Original Juice. Thank you, Miss Lauren. V8 Original Juice. YouTube, I appreciate you all for tuning in. I'll be back. I'm going to start going live on YouTube and Facebook every day, okay? Because I have to beat the person that has been coming over to Facebook, screen recording my videos, and putting them on YouTube, getting paid. So you have to learn how to not the K word, but how to deal with 2 birds with 1 stone. Okay? I love you all, YouTube. Y'all have a wonderful evening.